really excited about this new cedar shingle that we're using on the exterior of the homes at Indigo Park. It looks almost identical to a red cedar shake, but it doesn't have the issues that you have with a red cedar. You actually don't have to paint it. It comes with a lifetime warranty on the finish. It doesn't rot, it shouldn't fade, and it's made out of recycled material. It can be recycled at the end of the life cycle of the home. I think that these shingles are really going to, through the low maintenance aspect of them, allow the homeowner to enjoy themselves. This is the zip system that we're using for the exterior sheathing at Indigo Park, and that's the wood that we make the exterior home with. It helps keep a lot of the moisture and a lot of the unwanted air out of your home. It's the best sheathing that we could find for Indigo Park and for building in this environment down here on Kiowa Island. It's a really neat product. With the butyl tape that seals every one of the seams on the exterior of the home, it really allows you to have a really tight building, and that's what we're looking for. This is a cross-section of the windows and doors that we're using at Indigo Park. You can see how meaty and beefy these windows are. They're built to the highest energy efficiency specifications in the world. They're hurricane impact resistant, which means they've been tested in Dade County by launching 4x4s at 135 miles an hour, the whole unit. These are actually tested as a unit. So that means when a hurricane comes along, these things will stop it. Most people think that, flooring is flooring, and what we've done here to add some value and to add some character to our homes at Indigo Park is we've locally sourced and reclaimed oak flooring. It's all white oak, and it's coming out of North Carolina, out of some older factories and buildings up there. And you can see the neat old wormholes and the character that comes with the old wood. And we're coating it with a non-VOC and non-off-gassing coating, so the air that you're breathing is healthier. We're getting the wood locally, so it's not on a truck going thousands of miles to get to us. And we're repurposing something that otherwise would be going in a landfill. This is the same aluminum that we're making the roof panels for our standing seam metal roofs at Indigo Park. What this allows you to do as a homeowner is, first of all, it's the only metal roof that we can get a 20-year guaranteed warranty in a coastal environment in South Carolina. It's the only one we could find that would actually stand behind their product. And the really great thing about this is it reflects the lion's share of the sun and the heat from the sun that typically you'd absorb into your attic and into your roof system, so you don't have to cool your house like you typically would. These two little donuts, pretty simple devices, and what they do is they sit in your electrical panel of your home and they measure every kilowatt that you use in your home. It will show you what time you used it, how much you used. It'll help you value engineer your life, help you determine how much energy you want to use. And hopefully, eventually, you'll be able to net meter and actually sell your energy right back to the utility company. You can look at this information from wherever you are, digitally. Just get on your computer, look and see how much energy you're using at your home down in Kiowa. It really is a very versatile and useful piece of information. Know how much energy you're using at your home. These are great examples of technology catching up with people's desire to have a fixture that's got just as much force, but saves a little bit of water. It saves actually a good amount of water. Before, a restricted flow fixture probably wouldn't perform as well as it typically would, but now they do. So you're getting the best of both worlds, the fixtures that we're using in Indigo Park. You're getting function, you're actually getting a little bit of fashion, and you're saving a little bit of water and saving maybe even a little bit of money. I want you to listen to something. That's silence. And that's what you're going to hear at your home at Indigo Park. You're not going to listen to a noisy condenser unit that's filling the air with fluorocarbons. You're going to have silence. Through use of the geothermal technology, we're going to heat and cool your home using very little energy. And though geothermal may have a little bit more additional upfront cost, the payoff in the long run, you're looking at a great reduction in your cost of utilities. And more importantly, at the end of the life cycle, 8–10 years down the line, you're not having a condenser unit that you've not only been having to listen to, but it's been sitting outside in the elements. It's going to be rusted, it's going to be corroded, and you're going to have to buy a whole new system. That's simply not the case with the geothermal system. What I've got here are two samples of ceiling recessed can lights. So these are up in the ceiling of your home. Anybody who's had to change a light bulb, especially in a ceiling that may be 10, 15, in Indigo Park, there's some ceilings that are over 20 feet up in the air. It becomes quite an undertaking. We've got two. We've got a classic MR16 can light here, which is going to pull a bunch of energy. It's going to give you reasonably nice light. And then we've got over here, we've got an LED fixture. And this is going throughout the entire home. You've got these LED can lights, and they allow you to use very little energy. They give you a nice warm light. Let's turn this on here so maybe we can see. There's your standard MR16, which you can feel the heat coming out of. And then we can look at just the LED light itself. It's nice and cool. It's only pulling about 0.3 amps. Really a energy efficient fixture. And then you can kind of see them there both together. Boy, it's really warm here. So you never have to change a light bulb. The 50,000 hour warranty on the bulbs, it's probably a 22 year lifespan of the bulb. You're really able to spend your time and energy focused on the things that matter, not changing your light bulbs, and you're saving a lot of energy at the same time. This is one of my favorite new products that we're using at Indigo Park. It's a clear cellular PVC for all the window and door trim, all the newel posts around the home. Basically, you've got this working in conjunction with those new cedar shingles to give you a impenetrable exterior of your home. You've got cellular PVC trim, cellular PVC siding. No bugs can get through this. No moisture can get through this. It holds paint extremely well, and it is going to perform wonderfully for us over at Indigo Park. Do you ever wonder how much water you use in your home? Each one of these homes will be outfitted with its own water meter that can tell you how much water you're using, but more importantly, you can find out how much you're using remotely. It has a radio signal that'll be able to be sent out to your network, and you'll be able to actually monitor how much water is being used. If the water goes unused for a period that we specify, probably 3 to 4 days, it'll just turn the water off to the home. That means you left the house, maybe you're on vacation, maybe that is your vacation home, but you left the house without remembering to turn the water off. What we'll do is we'll be able to allow you to turn that water off from wherever you are, just by monitoring this and having it set. We can only do so much to the homes themselves at Indigo Park to make them sustainable, to make them very easy to live in and easy to own. But there are also parts of your life that you may want to connect to your home. You may want to connect your electric car. We've gone out of our way to make sure that each garage is outfitted with a designated outlet just for that purpose, to charge your car.